Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. November is Homelessness Awareness Month, and we are beyond excited to have New York Times best-selling author, international art dealer, producer, and homeless advocate Ron Hall here with us, along with my dear friends who I love more than words, Dr. David and Linda Brown, who are the founders of The Gathering Tree and Eden Village, which you're all familiar with because I've done a lot of stories on Eden Village over the past few years, and I love this tiny home village for the chronically homeless here in Springfield. There is so much to talk about, but I got to start with you, sir, because you are big guest here in Springfield. We're honored to have you.
Thank you.
You've written a book that was amazing. They turned it into a movie with an all-star cast. There's a special screening tonight at Alamo Drafthouse. Ron Hall, tell us about the book and how it came into fruition and how you met Denver.
Well, I met Denver through a dream that my late wife Debbie had, which yesterday we were having dinner last night. It was the 19th year of her home going to heaven. And so, but anyway, in 1998, she had a literal dream about a homeless man who would change our lives in our city, and she asked me to go into the inner city in search of this man of her dreams. And so we'd been serving at just an old rundown soup kitchen for a couple of weeks when all of a sudden this man, giant-looking man with wearing no shirt and no shoes and just some raggedy old unzipped breeches, storms in the dining hall and starts screaming at the top of his lungs, "I'm going to kill whoever done it. I'm going to kill whoever stole my shoes." And my wife said, "Oh, that's him, that's him." I said, "That's who?" She said, "That's the man in my dream." And then she looked at me and she said, "And I believe that I heard from God that you have to be his friend and find out if my dream is real." And I said, "But honey, I was not at that meeting you had with God. And if I'm going to be friends with someone who wants to kill everybody, I should go talk to God myself."
Right, I agree.
And so I did have a little talk with God that night, and though I didn't hear an audible voice, I believe I heard him say that for the forgiveness that my wife and God had shown me, that being friends with a homeless man was a small price to pay. So for 5 months, I pursued this man of her dreams throughout the city of Fort Worth, Texas. And I finally get him in my car, and he asked me, he said, "What does y'all want from me? Y'all driving me crazy." And I said, "Man, I just want to be your friend." And he looked at me with this incredulous look, and he said, "You won't be my friend?" I said, "That's it." And so anyway, that began the adventure of which became the same kind of different as me. And he was prophetic. He told me after our almost 19 months of friendship that something was going to happen to my wife. And 3 days later, she was diagnosed with cancer. And but he was the person that God used to encourage us every day through her battle with cancer until she went to heaven 19 years ago today. After she died, he moved in with me, and he and I lived together for the next 12 years until he joined her in heaven. So it's a story that's almost unbelievable, and I wouldn't believe it myself if I had not lived the life.
Can I say, as you were telling that story, I said, it doesn't sound real, it sounds like a movie. And guess what? You wrote it as a book, and you did turn it into a movie with an all-star cast. Here's the cover. Same kind of different as me, and you chronicled this whole experience in the book as well as the movie.
Yes. And a follow-up book called Working Our Way Home. This book really ends when Debbie goes to heaven. And the movie ends when Debbie goes to heaven. So most people don't know that Denver lived together. We lived together as roommates. Oh, yes, there he is.
And there's Denver right there.
Yes, we lived together as roommates for the next 12 years until he joined Miss Debbie in heaven. So.
Well, that's got to be emotional for you to lose your wife and then lose your best friend who was kind of prophesized to you. That's got to be difficult. And we're looking at stills from the movie. Renee Zellweger, Greg Kinnear, John Voight. So many great actors in this movie that's being screened tonight at, I believe, at 6:40 at the Alamo Drafthouse. Is that correct?
Right. Yes.
And you'll be there. You'll be selling books, talking about it.
Yes, we'll talk about the film, question and answers. I mean, I love doing these things because so many people, really, when they see the movie, it moves them to want to do something for the homeless. You know, like David and Linda, most people see the homeless as a problem.
Right.
But my homeless friend Denver told me that God sees the homeless as an opportunity for the faithful to show the love of God. And that's what these two have done in building Eden Village, which to me is what I preach. I'm not a preacher, you know.
Right.
But I talk about Eden Village all across America. I've done over 1,000 events on behalf of the homeless and raised more than $107 million for the homeless. And so what I talk about is this housing with dignity, which is going on right here in Springfield. You guys have no idea how fortunate you are to have a couple like this that is committed to changing the way that America, that God, and everyone else sees the homeless, that people see the homeless. And this is the model for America to really solve not the problem, but the opportunity to bless homelessness and give them housing with dignity.
And an actual solution. And I want to get to Dr. David and Linda Brown because I know Springfield, our community, is thankful for you guys every single day. Because I don't know how many times, Linda, I've heard you talk about dignity. And that's a key word right there.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
It is.
You know, to have dignity and self-worth that they don't have and have not had.
Mm-hmm.
And to see that come to life after they settle is huge.
Mm-hmm. And seriously, we thank you, both of you. It's turned into what they saw as a problem, the Gathering Tree, a drop-in center. It's moved into the tiny home community, which I've been at so many times I can't even count. I love the people. I've got to meet with them and talk with them. They are just like us. Mm-hmm. You're not giving them a handout. You're giving them a hand up. Right. Mm-hmm. And it's turned in like a full-time job for you guys. Yeah. Yeah. And I love exactly what you're doing, and we're praying for Eden Village 2, 3, 4, and 5, and all across the nation. Also, you can see Ron Hall tonight at the Alamo Draft House at 6:40, screening of his movie. And in August, I got to take part of the Masked Singer Night for the Springfield Cardinals. And my charity of choice was Eden Village and the Gathering Tree. So I would now like to present to you $200 on behalf of the Springfield Cardinals and myself for the Gathering Tree. And I hope that goes to help. And I have a feeling you guys are looking for you can take donations all year round.
Absolutely.
You have to.
Yeah. You have to make it happen.
Yes.
And they're offering free tours. You can stop by Eden Village and get a tour of the facility. It's done like anything you've seen. And once you see it, I promise you your heart will be changed. And then you can preach the good gospel of what they're doing here at Eden Village. So you can go to samekindfoundation.org for more information with Ron Hall and his book and his movie and the follow-up book. And I tell you what, thank you guys so much for doing God's work.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, coming up, it's record time with Kelly. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Oh my gosh, I could listen to you talk all day. Seriously. It sounds like you guys when I hear you talk. Yeah.